Welcoming to beautiful Fort Worth, Texas, the site and home of the 2015 NCAA Women's Gymnastics Championships. Tyler Paley, I'm Nick Wicksman. Today was the semifinals. 4 Pac-12 teams competed: UCLA, Utah, Stanford, and Oregon State. Let's break them down. Let's start with UCLA. Now, not that they didn't perform well, Tyler. They were just outmatched. Yeah. What do you have to say about that?
Exactly. UCLA just simply outmatched Sam Pesek, former Olympian, a 9.9 on every event. That just shows her consistency. Peng Lee and Danusia Francis, along with Pesek, just not enough to overcome UCLA's lowest score of the session.
Now, going to Oregon State, same story as UCLA, although they did have a much higher quality competitors. They did face 5 of the top 9 teams in the nation. What about that?
Well, exactly. Once again, just a story of just being overmatched by such hefty competition. You have some great competitors out there, some great teams out in these final 12 teams, and only 2 of their scores were a 9.9 in their 24 routines. That's really going to hurt when you can't get those top scores.
Okay, now moving on to one team that did make the Super 6 in Stanford. When you watch their season, they kind of did progress. They started off a little bit slow, gained a little bit of momentum, but like I said, they did gain the Super 6 seed tomorrow. What do you got to say about that team?
Well, exactly. Stanford, as you said, they just propelled all season long. They started out a little bit slow towards the end of the season, picked up that momentum, but really it's their triple threat. It's Ivana Hong, Elizabeth Price, and Taylor Rice. 9 out of their 10 routines combined were a 9.85 or higher. That's absolutely phenomenal. That's the triple threat to look out for in the Super 6.
Now moving on to Utah, in DeBrich, she really stepped up on this one in the absence of Tori Wilson. What do you have to say about that team?
Well, of course, Utah, they tied with Florida for best in the first session. Georgia DeBrich, she fell on her beam to start, but really picked it back up on vault and floor with a 9.9 plus on each of those, and then a 10, a perfect 10 on bars to finish her night. Carrie Lee and Corey Lathrop, big days as well with the absence of Tori Wilson. Utah came out and performed today.
Now, Tyler, Utah's coach Megan Marsden had a couple words to say about the team in a post-meet conference. Here, let's listen to her.
I do think that we've got a team that feels a little bit like the sky's the limit, and I like that about them. They aren't looking for much from us. They've got it within themselves. And to me, when you have a team that it's coming from within the group, it's not coach-fed. That's a lot of times the best results.
Now, Utah did make the Super 6 along with Stanford, Alabama, Auburn, Oklahoma, and Florida also joining those 2 teams tomorrow. Check that out on CronkiteSports.com. For Tyler Paley, I'm Nick Wicksman. Thanks for watching.